Hello, this is Mark from Leader House. It's been a little while since I dropped a note. I have been away. I think a few of you have checked in and noticed that I've been travelling around Europe, which was a fantastic little opportunity for me. I was away for a few weeks with a family. Look, Europe was a fantastic experience. It was a reminder that there is such a diverse and wide gap between how each culture has come about, and that gap creates the differential way in which humans operate, and the way we perceive, and the way we function, and the way we feel, and the way we act, and the way we speak. And when you're in Europe, you can really engage and get a sense of that history that brought the Europeans into existence, right back to the Greco-Roman influence that raised up and created that cradle of civilization, of Western civilization. You know, the architecture, the way people talk, move, act, their energy levels, so different to what we used to hear in Australia. And when you're there, you really engage in how awesome it is. Then you come back home and you appreciate how fantastic we have it here, which to some degree is what we need to remember from time to time. Being in a state is just a matter of being in a temporary emotion. It's not permanent. Sometimes people say, I am an angry person, or I am an impatient person. That doesn't exist. That's just a state. It's who we are for a moment. It's an emotion. Who we are is deeper than that, and we all have fantastic resources that can allow us to create any reality or any future that we desire. However, our states is what can limit us to the existence we have now, but similarly our states is what can lift us to what we want. And again, going back to the European analogy, it's through those different states that they experienced in history that they were able to create architecture, they were able to create language, food, and various different let's call it cultural traits that we now see as the element of the Spaniards or the French or the British or the Italians. You know, and it's your state that you create day to day that also creates the identity that other people will see you and remember you for. So I ask you, what state are you in? When you become aware of that and you can answer what state you're in, pay attention to it, and it becomes very easy to put some tools and techniques together to change that state for a better state, so you can create a better building around you, a better architecture that will be remembered and appreciated for years to come. That's the legacy that you want to leave behind. So yeah, that was just a quick note, and I'm glad to be back here. I'm in a fantastic state, and that's not always the case. Sometimes I'm not, but waking up every day, meditating, contemplating, affirmations helps me to always return to a positive state. Look forward to speaking to you some more. Now make sure you also read the current pillar that's out there, which is hit the apply button, making sure you remember the most important thing to do is hit the go button when you make your decision. Application is what brings results. Okay guys, we'll speak again soon. Thank you to all your listeners, and look out for more from me, Mark Hamawi, your executive trainer at Leader House.